Hey, what's up guys, it's me again and welcome back to my channel, Mayta What Ifs. Today I am back with a new story. The name of the story is What If Naruto Found Out That Hiruzen and Konoha Had Lied to Him From the Start. And yeah guys, it is an unscripted story and my own idea. Now before continuing this, I know it may look like a simple idea again, but let me cook. I am sure that you guys will enjoy this one, and if you do, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel, and follow me on my Polochia channel as well. And without any further ado, let's begin with our today's short movie. Our story begins in Konoha Gakure no Sato, 10 years after the Kyubi attack, as we go towards the said village, where we see, inside the academy, was currently sleeping in a class, 10-year-old Naruto Uzumaki. The class teacher Iruka Umino has been ignoring him for the time being until he was at his last straw. Chucking back the chalk in his hand, he threw it with full force that hit Naruto dead center in the head. As Naruto woke up, huh? What is going on? Naruto, why are you sleeping in my class again? Oh, Sensei? We're having a class? As everyone and on cue begin to laugh. As Iruka rubbed his temples, of course we're having a class, Naruto. What else do you think we're having here? A picnic party? Sorry about that, Sensei. It's just, I was not able to get rest last night. Are you taking care of yourself? Yeah, I am. No need to worry about anything. It's just, I was, I was kind of not able to. As Naruto passed out again, slamming himself onto the table. His words were incoherent. At that moment, the laughing stopped. Oi, Naruto, said Shikamaru. The prank has gone too far. You can get up now. Naruto? Said Shikamaru, as Naruto wouldn't move. Naruto! As Iruka, realizing something was wrong, that went and picked up Naruto. Class dismissed for the time being. Remain in the class and be seated. And when the time is over, you can leave. As Naruto was brought into the hospital, and Hokage was informed. As now we see, while Naruto was being treated and looked out by the medics, Iruka was standing there as Hiruzen arrived. What happened, Iruka? Hokage-sama, it's good to see you. It's just, Naruto was sleeping in the class. I woke him up because I thought that as usual he was not paying attention. And suddenly he collapsed. Collapsed? Why would he collapse? I don't know. When he didn't woke up after Shikamaru budged him, I knew something was wrong. I brought him here as fast as I could. You did great. You can leave now. I, to be honest, wish to stay and find out what is the condition of Naruto. As now I see, the medic came outside. Well, doctor, the condition is okay. It's just, he has been quite stressed. And not only that, lack of sleep as well, and a little bit malnourished. I do not know how can a child be in such a bad condition and still have the energy to get out of bed and enter the academy, let alone, well, you know. As Hiruzen was shocked, how did this happen? I made sure that the orphan Matrix was watching over him. As Iruka then said, I have to go and speak to him. And so Iruka left, with a mission from Hiruzen himself, because he was a chunin, aside from being a teacher, to find out how did this happen. Well, Hiruzen turned towards the doctor and said, can I meet with him? Of course. He's resting, but once you try to wake him, he will be able to wake up. And so, Hiruzen arrived inside, only to find that Naruto's eyes were a little bit darker, and dark rings were forming around them. Naruto? As Naruto stirred awake, Gigi, you're here. Look what they did to me, all these needles and whatnot. I'm okay. Can you tell them to let me go home? Home? What do you mean, Naruto? Don't you mean orphanage? As Naruto then immediately perked up. Yeah, I mean orphanage. Silly me. Naruto, son, tell me honestly what is going on. Nothing is going on. Why would anything would be going on? I'm perfectly fine, said Naruto, trying to get up. Lie down there, son. Tell me what is going on. I will find out. Sooner or later. But I want to hear it from your own mouth. As Naruto sighed, I was kicked out of the orphanage. Well, a few months back. Months? Why did you not tell me? Because because your guards wouldn't allow me inside the Hokage office, and you never visited, I guess. You could have told me when when I visited the academy. Why did you not? I was recovering from sleep, and that moment it hit Hiruzen. Naruto was resting, and he, rolling his eyes, shaking his head at the antics of the boy, then left. I thought that you were just being lazy. Yeah, I guess that is one way to put it. Nay, Gigi, what is it, my dear boy? Do do you know whom I know, son. I told you multiple times. When the time is right, I will tell you. You just have to be patient. I guess you're right. Hey, Gigi, I'm gonna sleep now. As Naruto closing his eyes, then went to rest. As, unbeknownst to Hiruzen, a figure was standing near the windows. It was Jiraiya, who had arrived there. Hey, Sensei. Jiraiya, what are you doing here? As Naruto then began to snore, the kid's out cold. He's not gonna find out anything. Unbeknownst to them, Naruto was awake the whole time. Can we go? No, I have to leave. I am only here to check on the kid because Minato got worried. Why would he get worried? I thought he left him here deliberately so that he could train the real Jinchuriki. Yeah, I know. It's just the kid is really adamant that the other child is the Jinchuriki, while his son here, he, after finding out through Kakashi what has happened, after receiving a letter, immediately wanted me to check on Naruto since I was nearby. And he yet didn't came himself. The boy has been asking me about his parents. I have been deliberately putting him on hold because Minato made me a promise that he will return. And only then he will handle this himself. I don't want to break the boy's heart. He's innocent, Jiraiya. He is full of energy and so much potential. But because of Minato, he is being hampered because the people here think that he is the Kyuubi's incarnate, just because he possesses the soul of the Nine Tails. As Naruto continued to breathe steadily, but he was shocked at what he was hearing. Yeah, he kind of made his son a scapegoat. Don't say that. He had no other choice. The people hate him though. I told the kid that this was a foolish idea, said Jiraiya. As he sighed and rubbed his temples. Well, regardless, what's done is done and it can't be taken back. I hope that sooner or later he returns. The training is almost complete from what I have been able to receive from the letter. They will return. Do you know where they are? No. Minato has been quite discreet. He doesn't want to be found. He only contacts me through the toads. That is our only source of connection. I see. I just hope that they arrive early. And so, Naruto began to stir. I'm gonna leave now. It's good to know that the kid is okay. Yeah, at least he cares about his well-being. And so, now we see Jiraiya left, and Naruto was left with a lot of questions. Minato? His father? Him being the scapegoat? The soul of the Nine Tails? What was going on here? Until Naruto was pulled inside the mindscape at the mention of the soul. And there, a weakened-looking Kyuubi was chained to the ground, as its weakened eyes looked towards the child. You're finally here, my Jinchuriki. How is this possible? What even are you? You already know that answer, Naruto. You heard them, did you not? You're the Kyuubi? Of course I am. What happened to you? And why are you here? Where are we? This is your mindscape. And as for why I am here, because I am sealed within you, or my soul is, as you can see. And the reason why I'm here is your father, and father alone. He put me here after stripping me away from my chakra. As Naruto was shocked. My own father? Yes. Whose name is Minato? Yes. Who was he? You know that kid. Come on, don't play that dumb. There was only one man in the whole village named Minato. It could be anyone else. The fourth Hokage wouldn't do that. He is my hero. You're lying. You think I am? The proofs are in front of you. The fourth Hokage defeated the Biju, or killed as you are all told. I am sealed within you. Who was the one who defeated me? It was your own father. Face the truth, Naruto. Stop hiding from it. As Naruto was shocked as he slumped down to the ground. I was hated. Hated for all my life. Kicked out and left to survive on the streets. Because of him. Because of me? You're gonna point fingers at me? Go on ahead. Do that, kid. But know this. I was not at fault. Tell me this, Naruto. Would you rather be trapped in a prison against your will because you haven't done anything wrong for more than hundreds of years if you were an immortal being? As Naruto stopped. But you attacked us. I was being used, said Kyuubi with quite venom in the last word, by an Uchiha. Madara Uchiha used me. Mito Uzumaki, your ancestor, became the first Jinchuriki of mine after she sealed me within her. And then your mother, Kushina, became the second Jinchuriki. And then another Uchiha appeared when you were born, alongside your sibling. And he ripped me apart from your mother. Taking the chance, I almost escaped if it wasn't for that cursed eyes, the Sharingan. And I was made into a puppet once more. You mean to say some Uchiha was behind this? Yes, some Uchihas were behind this. They are a clan full of traitors and power-hungry bastards. Stay away from them. Why are you helping me? Look, I know that you are a victim of your own parents' neglect, as well as lies of Konoha. They even lied about me to you, didn't they? I am telling you the honest, cold, hard truth, Naruto. Something that you deserved from an early age. What am I gonna do now? Who am I gonna trust? Everyone lied to me. All of them did. GD did. Because of my father. The whole council. They all knew whose son I was, and yet they... Of course, they don't care. All they see is a punching bag to vent out their anger. Why? Because of me. Because I was being used. I was framed. My reputation was destroyed. I was turned into a mindless beast, a property. How would you feel when you are the one that is turned into that? Ask Kyuubi Smart. Let me tell you a truth, Nard. Another one. You wanna know why they want you to keep you dumb? Want you to be kept as you are? Why? It's a strategy. To make you loyal and dependent on Konoha. Give you some friends, a few allies along the way so that you can be loyal and stable. And one more hard, cold truth, Naruto. Jinchurikis are properties of their village. They're attack dogs of a sort. Unfortunately for you, you are also a Jinchuriki of Konoha. What do you think? The Hokage was so adamant of taking care of you. You, an unnamed orphan child, aside from millions who were there in Konoha, in the orphanage. Think about it. Why would he always visit you? You're not special. You shouldn't be. As Naruto sat down and began to think, You're right. This does make a lot of sense. Why would he visit me? What would he get out of it? It's already obvious that knowing who's your father, they still mistreat you. So what's the point? They want me to be tied down to this village. You get it now, kid. Nobody is trustworthy in the Shinobi world. Only one thing I have been able to learn in all of my life since the beginning of the Shinobi world until now. You only have to trust yourself and rely on yourself. Nothing more, nothing less. I have to get out of here. Good. Then get up and leave. As Naruto got up, it was in the middle of the night, as the window was open nearby. Taking out the IVs, he grabbed a little bit of, bandages nearby, tying up to the wounds, and taking some pills that were there. Obviously chakra pills. Taking them with him, Naruto arrived back at his hideout, which was in the alleyway, where he had stored his stash. And there, taking everything that belonged to him, Naruto, with a small bag over his shoulders, then began to make way towards woods. Where am I supposed to go? I know a way. In the forest of death there is a tower, and within that tower, in the basement, there is a secret tunnel. A old one, from the age of Hashiramas when the tower was created, was made in case of evacuation, when that tower was, at one point, the Hokage office. And so, Naruto began to dash, following Kurama's instructions, and arrived inside the valley forest of death. And there, he found the tower that was covered in, well, roots as well as leaves. Don't be shy. Do not be afraid, just go in. And so Naruto did. It was pitch black in there. As Naruto then said, I can't see. As suddenly Kyuubi gave Naruto its own eyes. As Naruto's eyes turned red with slits in them, this is the least I can do. Because of my chakra. Use my eyes. As Naruto could see everything, but in redder tone. And using those eyes, Naruto began to travel at a faster pace from the shadows. Finding and locating the tunnel was easy. Traveling through it was in itself a challenge because of the booby traps. Naruto was traveling at a faster pace, always narrowly avoiding the booby traps until he arrived where the moonlight was emerging. After getting to the other side, Naruto was standing near a lake, and there was a waterfall nearby, and two huge statues. Turns out the outlet was near the feet of the statue, a huge one that was tall as the waterfall. It was Hashirama's statue, facing Madras. That is the Valley of the End, where I was first used as a tool by Madara. That man over there you see in front of you is Madara Uchiha. As Naruto looked at him, and then narrowed his eyes. I have to leave. As Naruto began to leave, as on the other side, we see that a person has been watching. He has been monitoring, and just by chance he saw Naruto's escape and coming here. And that person was Zetsu. Zetsu himself. As his eyes were narrowed, what is this child doing here? Well, good thing I found out the truth. He is useless to us, the Kyuubi's soul. But he could be useful, because it's obvious that he doesn't trust Konoha. Maybe I should go and speak with Obito. We can recruit him to the Akatsuki. That is correct, said the black to the white. As both of the personas were speaking to one another, they heard another voice. It was the voice of their owner, whose will they was, as the moonlight was shining brightly as they looked towards the moon. Mother, do not inform anyone. He could be your trump card, Zetsu. I have found a way after being here for at least thousands of years, realizing that I can take back what's mine. And with only a little bit of jutsu and fuinjutsu. How is that possible, Mother? I thought that you said, I know what I said, but I have found out quite a grave thing. Shinju is gaining a consciousness of his own. And since he is quite powerful, rivaling my own strength, it would be dangerous for us to revive him. You mean to tell me that the ten-tails monster, the mindless beast is... Yes, he's becoming self-aware, my son. I do not have much time. I am gathering and amassing chakra. I will need a person who will use and deploy my will. No lies to him, Zetsu. Tell him the truth. And let him come to me to speak. Are you sure, Mother? I have seen a vision. And that child, he is destined either to face me or join me. You mean to say that he's the one that... Yes, that Hagoromo mentioned in the prophecy long ago. The child of prophecy that Konoha has thrown away. His own parents have. It is a golden opportunity for us, my son. The Akatsuki, what about them? Continue on. Gather all the bijus, but do not seal them away into the ten-tails. Naruto will need them all. You will need them. Go to him. And now we see Naruto, while looking left and right, unaware where to go, was suddenly met with footsteps from behind him. As Naruto turned to see, there was a figure, a half white, half black, with green hair and yellow eyes like figure standing there. Hello there, kid. Who are you? What are you? I am Zetsu. I am here because I know everything. I have seen everything. And I want you to come with me. Why would I? I'm not gonna take you to Konoha. Someone wishes to meet with you. Look, I don't want to meet with anyone. Trust me, Naruto. It will help you to get even with your parents and to one-up them. You want to prove them all wrong, right? You have this anger within you. The revenge you want. I know just the way how to deal with them all. A perfect path for you. You will become strong. You will help us. Help who? Kid, be very careful. Kaguya Otsutsuki. Kid, get away from him, now! Yelled out the Kyuubi as Naruto turned on his heels and began to dash away. Wrong choice, kid. As now we see, Naruto was being chased by Zetsu. Listen, kid, if you don't stop, I will be forced to kill you. I don't want to do that. If you're not gonna work with us, that means you're against us. And since I have revealed the truth to you, there is nothing I can do but to kill you now. I have to get away. Run, Naruto. Run as fast as you can. As now we see, Naruto was running continuously. Why is he so fast? He's just a kid. It's difficult to keep up with him. He is the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki, known as the prankster from hell from Konoha. We have noticed that he was able to avoid ambush. Obviously, he is quite fast. Naruto ran for an hour or so, and Zetsu was continuously chasing after him like a madman, until Naruto and Zetsu crossed the borders of the Land of Fire and were near the territories of Rice Country. As Naruto slipped while jumping from tree to tree and fell face first to the ground, injuring his hand. Ah, damn it, kid, get up now! Get away from that monster! As now we see, suddenly Zetsu arrived, but before Naruto could move, he stabbed Naruto into the chest with a kunai. I'm sorry, kid, but if you can't help us, I'm not taking chances with you. I guess we have to go the old school. Gather the Bijus plan. Don't worry. I will have your revenge for you, kid. I'm gonna make sure that your sibling, your other half, suffers like you have. That is the least I can do for you. As Naruto was coughing blood, as his vision was going fade, and Zetsu, he began to leave, cockily, thinking that the job was done. Unbeknownst to him, from the shadows, two eyes were able to witness this. Two golden, snake-like eyes. He arrived near the child. Help, Naruto said, because he was injured. I will help you, kid. Do not worry. I have found quite something interesting today. As now we see, Naruto's vision was going black. Hold on for a bit, said the creepy, calm voice. As Naruto then woke up. Kid, wake up. Wake up, Naruto. Huh? Kurama. Where are we? In the worst place possible. We're in the base of Orochimaru. Who is that? The snake, Sanin. As Orochimaru arrived in front of him. Ah, it seems that you have healed, Naruto. How do you? I know because I have been keeping a keen eye on Konoha and all of its younger generation. And to be honest, I'm quite surprised that you had a run-in with Zetsu, and he was the one who wanted something from you. How do you know him? You see, I was at one point working with that organization before I decided to leave. Tell me, I heard the part about gathering the 9 Bijus and reviving the 10 Tails. Something along the lines of Kaguya Otsutsuki. I have read about history, ancient one even, and the Kaguya Otsutsuki name. It's only a myth, as much as I know. A myth of the rabbit goddess. As Naruto's eyes turned red, it's not a myth, Orochimaru. Kyuubi. Very interesting. Even with you, he was close to dying, because my chakra is sealed away. Ah, so you're just the soul here. Ooh, that is quite impressive. But why were you not able to regenerate your chakra? Because of the suppressors placed on me. I've removed them. There's nothing to worry about. Your suppressors have been removed. Why are you helping us? Because I heard that you have been betrayed by Konoha as well. And the enemy of my enemy is my friend. I want revenge against Konoha. You want revenge against Konoha. The kids want revenge against Konoha. We can help each other out. Why would we help you? You are. I know what I am. I just want my revenge. And I can help you get that. I will be able to train the kid, give him the supplies that he needs. I know. Let me think about it. And so, now we see QB left as Naruto was left unconscious. And both of them had a debate as Naruto woke up. I'm in. Are you sure? Yes, I'm in. Good. Starting from tomorrow, you will begin your training. But check your chest, Naruto. You feel pain? No. How is this? You have been suppressed. There were a lot of suppressor placed on you. Seemingly when you were an infant kid. From the looks of it, even Hiruzen was unaware of that. What? What does that mean? It means that you were deliberately dumbed down, kid. Konoha didn't want you to succeed in anything. As Naruto, he was disgusted by it. And so, his eyes narrowed. For the first time, Naruto knew what he had to do. While on the other side, Minato received a letter, a distressed one, as he scrunched the letter into his fist and arrived in where Kushina as well as their daughter Mayta was waiting. We're leaving. Back to Konoha now. What happened? Naruto, he disappeared from the village. We need to go. What? How? As Kushina was equally shocked, and so the three of them arrived, only to find that Jiraiya was also there, alongside with Hiruzen. As Minato slammed both of his hands on the table, what happened to my son? I left him in your care. It seems like it is our fault, kid, said Jiraiya. More like my fault. I tried to visit Naruto when he got injured, remember? He was ill. And I might have spoken way too soon, because the kid might have hurt us. I should have been careful. I told you we should leave the room, but you were adamant that the kid is asleep anyways. Naruto is aware. Yes, and he ran away. Which means that he hates us. We have to find him, fast. Since I am here, I will be taking back the position as the Kage. Here you go, Minato. And my first order is to find my damn son at all cost, and bring him back to me, unharmed. If a single hair of his body is missing, I'm gonna skin someone alive. As now, we see, everyone went to find Naruto. Even Jiraiya left. And because of his spy network, it took him at least a year or so to track Naruto down. Naruto was seen training with Orochimaru in a nearby village in Rice Country. And so, Jiraiya decided to dig in and found out the base where Naruto was residing. And so, Konoha raided that village, where Orochimaru was arrested, alongside with Naruto as well, and brought there. People looked at him with sneers because he joined Orochimaru. Naruto didn't care about them. Not one bit anymore, as he was brought into the room for questioning. Where, now we see, Hiruzen was the first one to be sent in. Naruto, look at me, my dear boy. We need to have a talk. What talk? What is there left to talk about? You lied to me. You lied to my face. All of you did. I was trying to protect you. From what? From what were you trying to protect me? I don't need anyone's protection. You know the funny thing is? The thing that you told me to hate, the very monster in our story was the most kindest soul who tell me the whole truth. Well, my own parents, said Naruto as his voice choked on his tears. And you all, the people I trusted, stabbed me in my back, turned me blind, and placed a lot of suppressors on my body, so I could be dumped down and controlled easily. I'm nobody's property. I'm my own person, yelled out Naruto. Who said that to you, Naruto? Don't lie to me. I know everything. We never thought of you as such, Naruto. I don't want to talk. I want to leave. I'm afraid you can't do that, said Minato as he arrived there. Since you have been training with Orochimaru, it's obvious you have been corrupted. So I'm sending you to the Yamanaka facility. This is the first thing you say to me after all these years? Yes. For the time being, for your own safety and for everyone else's safety, yes. You're on a flight risk, Naruto. Whose fault do you think it is? I don't wish to speak on this matter. I want to see my son improved. As Minato went to touch, don't touch me! You will get better, son. Don't call me that. You don't deserve to call me that. As Naruto was taken there, to Yamanaka facility. And there he was now, currently in a straitjacket in the prison cell. It was night time, and he heard a voice again. Well, well. You were alive. Lucky me. Zetsu. Yes. I heard that Orochimaru's execution has been finalized. What? But why? You sure have an ability to get attached to everyone fast. You know he was using you, right? Everyone in the Shinobi world does. I said that someone wanted to meet you. Kaguya Tsuzuki, I know. I don't wish to meet with you. I don't want anything to do with you. And you want to stay here rotten and be their puppet again. Sooner or later they will use any means necessary to make sure that you're on their side, obedient as you were before, forgetting about everything that has happened. What do you think will happen then, Naruto? Yes, you have nothing to say for yourself. They see you as nothing more than a means of necessary, not even a son. They think they can use you and then bring you back into their family like you're nothing more than just a dog that they are raising. Look, I'm giving you an opportunity. Opportunity to get back at them and make them pay. They won't die. Nobody would. My mother has made sure of that. She wishes to speak with you. First speak with her and then decide. Kurama, it is up to you, kid. It is up to you. As now we see Naruto taking the chance to Naruto's eyes. Right, I'll speak with her. Good. As immediately the whole surrounding changed and Naruto was standing in front of her. As Kaguya looked at him, while still being chained, Naruto Uzumaki, the child of prophecy. We meet again. Again? I saw you when you were born. I met you at that time. And now, we meet again, when you are grown. I see. What do you want from me? I have devised a plan. I knew my child, Hagoromo, was quite adamant that he wanted to protect these humans, and not want me to kill them. So, I have been working for at least 500 years on a jutsu, mixed with fine arts and ninshu, that will take away the chakra back. Ninshu? Don't you mean ninjutsu? No. That is something that I created. Said Zetsu. It was a mediocre version of ninshu. The true power of chakra is ninshu. Never forget that. With that ability of yours, you will be able to take back the chakra and give it back to me. Once I have my chakra back, I will leave you and this world alone. How can I be so sure that you would do so? I don't have any reason to linger here anymore. The chakra will be taken and I will be done. I have realized the other method that was more prominent and could have killed all of you and devastated your planet, and even killed it eventually, was quite dangerous because Shinju, he was gaining consciousness of his own. He even tried to corrupt me. Because of me stripped away from Shinju and have been sealed away for thousands of years, I was able to regain myself. But I have seen that how far they have fallen. Because of their own egos, their own hatred, they all need to pay. So you just want me to take away the chakra, that is all? Yes. I will even help you, kid. I will help you escape, take you somewhere far away. And once you're ready, you will travel to a place. A place that I have chosen. Where? It is a town near the Ushigakure as well as the Mizugakure village. A town well hidden from the beginning of the, age of Shinobi. that has been kept and preserved as it was. There is the origins of chakra. There it will be the end. I see. What do you want me to do? I want you to remain hidden for the time being and grow up. Only when you reach as the age of 13, which is 2 years from now, only then the prophecy will fulfill. So for the time being, I will keep you hidden. And then you will practice and learn. And then when the time is right, you will use it. If you accept. You promise not to. I promise not to harm anyone. I have made an agreement with my sons. Or I can go the other route. Shinju is a little bit dangerous, but I will be able to this time overcome him. No, I don't want an unnecessary death. I want them to suffer. And that is more than enough. Taking the very thing that they pride themselves in. Alright. Then let us leave. As now we see, Naruto returned back to the same old room in the straitjacket. You ready? Yes. And there was a huge explosion in the cell, and Naruto was now free. Dashing with Zetsu. I thought you had a plan. This is the best way. I mean, otherwise I would have alerted them immediately. As now we see, Minato and the others arrived. Naruto, stop. Why are you running away? We're trying to help you. I don't need your help. I'm done. I'm done with you and the whole village. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm sorry, I can't do that. As Zetsu that grabbed onto Naruto's hand as Minato threw a kunai, trying to get close to Naruto. As both of them disappeared into the ground as Minato appeared there, standing. Where did he go? As the shadows moved onto the ground faster, as Naruto and Zetsu had escaped, and arrived into the village in mere minutes. As soon as they arrived, Naruto then said, "That was... How did you... One of my abilities. You are to remain here for the time being. I will be the one to bring you the food and the other stuff that you require. I will visit you. Only once a month. I am going to bring you in the supplies for the time being. And the next month I will visit you. Until further notice, you are to remain here, in this very house. Okay?" And so Naruto witnessed that there was not a shinobi light like the modern villages, but it was still peaceful. The moonlight was more than enough to illuminate everywhere. Naruto found a futon that was quite old, but still kept in top shape, and a staff with 7 rings in them, that was placed with great care. Naruto left it as it was, and then laid down on the futon and began to sleep. He had escaped his parents once more, escaped his village once more. As now, as soon as his eyes closed, he found himself standing in front of an old man. Who are you? That staff, that was my staff, and you are in currently my home, Naruto. How do you know my name? It's because he's the one. He is the sage of the sixth path. The person you met before was his mother, said Kurama as he arrived there. Kurama, but how? The seals have been weakened in the presence of my father. I have taken them off, and the tracker seals have been removed as well. They can't find you, no matter how hard they try. Father, are you okay with this? Yes. I have seen just how bad the situation has gotten. Even if Zetsu might have influenced a few decisions, I still gave them my teachings, and what did they turn them into? I knew my mother was right. After a few 100 years passed, and I have been hoping the day you were born, my dear boy, to correct those mistakes. You mean that you want us to? Yes, Kurama. I want your siblings to be free. I want the chakra gone from this world. Not only it will be okay for them, for their survival, but also it will be good for your survival. I made another deal, Naruto. You will retain your chakra, and you will remain with the Bijus, here, in this very village. As Naruto was shocked, but I thought, yes, Mother has agreed to this as a form of reward for your hardships. Zetsu will then become your will and remain here with you. He will be the person who will go outside while you remain here, as an immortal watching over. Immortal? What do you... You don't want anything to do with the world, right? No, not at all. I don't want revenge. I just want the chakra gone. I want to take away the very thing that they were used to distance themselves from me. To throw me away for their power, their chakra. You're right. That I know. That I know. Alright then. Continue onwards then, Naruto. Use my staff as well when the time is right. And so, the next day Zetsu arrived and Naruto told him what has happened. It seems Kurama agrees with us. Good to know. And if that is what the agreement has been reached between the two, then I will remain with you as your will now, Naruto. Once this is finished. You can trust me now. Alright, Zetsu. As now we see, Naruto, for the next 2 years, remained off the grid. There in the village, Zetsu was being hunted down. Naruto was being hunted down. Konoha had put each and every resource that they had to bring back Naruto, but nothing to no avail. Until one day, suddenly a huge beam of light emerged in the middle of the night. As immediately the whole council was gathered. What is that? Konoha was the not only council, the rest of the councils as well. As suddenly we see Jiraiya arrive there with a horrified expression. That is Naruto. What? What do you mean that is Naruto? Naruto made the deal with the devil. What do you mean? He joined the other side, Minato. He was the child of prophecy. That can't be. We made sure that the child of prophecy, Minato, over here, would be the one to be still on our side. That is why Minato was never the Jinchuriki, it was Naruto. It always has been Naruto. What is he gonna do? I don't know. We have to find him. And so, Konoha sent out its envoys. And so on the other side, the rest did. As Naruto was meditating. And it was going to take time. Hours at least. And within those hours, every village in Kaguya reached there. What is going on here? That is my son. Your son? Of course it is your lineage, Minato. Said Oniki. Now is not the time. He's going to take away the chakra. How do you know that? As Zetsu then arrived. Because I said that. As everyone looked towards him. How is that possible? How can you copy my voice? It's simple. As he morphed into Minato, I have the ability to do so. Why are you making him do this? Oh, I'm not making him do this. He's doing this on his own. His own decision. You see, my mother, Kaguya Tsuzuki, the owner and mother of Chakra. She and the Sage of Six Paths has reached an agreement. You all are unworthy of this power. Because of your egos, because of your wars, the destruction you have caused. It is time that you all will be stripped away from it. But we will die without it, said one of the medics. They were the ones who were able to give it to you when you didn't have it. Don't you think they would be able to find a way to take it away? As this caused them all to shut up. We have to stop him. Try ahead with all means, but you can't get inside. As suddenly something happened. The Jinchurikis who were there fell to their knees and hands, but were alive and panting heavily. What happened? I can't feel the Biju. That is because the Bijus have been taken back. They are also given to you by the sage. His children who you turn into properties and weapons. Listen, we were wrong, said Oniki. Yeah, I want to make amends. As that is when we see Naruto stood out. His eyes were glowing white, as the staff was radiating white energy as well. The time has come for retribution for everyone. You have abused this power, which was supposed to be a gift for you all to unite. You let your egos and anger get in the way. Now you all will pay the ultimate price. As after a few hand seals, Naruto clamped his hands together, and Sun and the Moon's seal split it in reverse instead of collapsing together. As everyone fell to their hands and knees, a huge amount of blue chakra was being ripped out of everyone. It was painful, yes, but they did not kill even an infant. A single ant did not die from it. It took at least an hour or so of agony until each and every soul was stripped alongside the whole world from chakra. As that is when Naruto, using another few hand seals with Zetsu, summoned Kaguya Otsutsuki as she arrived there, and everyone was now pale. The color from their faces faded, but Naruto bowed. Kaguya-sama, this is your chakra. Good. You have served me well, Naruto. I have reached an agreement with my son that I will only be taking my chakra. Shinji's parts, as they are here, will remain with you. And so will you, Naruto, with your chakra, as a form of repayment for what you have done for me, a great service. Thank you, and Zetsu, my child. You are now the will of Naruto. Of course, mother. I will follow Naruto-sama to the end of this world. I know you will. As with that, Kaguya then looked towards them with cold eyes before turning back to Naruto with a softer one. You've gone through a lot, kid. You've chosen the right choice. I'm proud of you. And with that, Kaguya disappeared. As Naruto looked towards Zetsu, come Zetsu. We're going in. Naruto, wait! Please. Since everything is over, can I at least have my son back? What son? He lost that son when you threw him as a scapegoat to the people. I never did that! Why did you leave me behind then? But there was another reason for it. As now, we see, since not receiving an answer, Minato was left there standing, for the last time witnessing his sons retrieving back, going inside that void, a void that he could no longer reach. Everyone was stunned, and then, without breaking out into an argument or a fight, all of them left in stunned silence, because they have been stripped away from their power, stripped away from their chakra, and now are at the bottom of the food chain. There were a lot of things they need to consider and do, because the New World Order has just started, and we fell on them without a second thought. The age of Shinobi that has been their whole life, their will, have just ended abruptly. As this is where I'm going to be leaving this off, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you did, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel, and follow me on my Apologia channel as well. As this is it for the day. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.